Welcome back to HomeDroids.net. I'm going to show you today an app called Droid. Tap on that, it's going to load up. Now the first thing I have to do is log in. You have to log in each time you open it. It can be a little frustrating having to put all your details in. I thought maybe it might store your username, but at the same time I suppose it's this app is about security. It wouldn't want to make it easier for anyone to be able to log in and disable it. So I'll have to edit this out while I just log in. 1 second. There aren't a great deal of options in the menu, but then there aren't a great deal needed. You know, it's a relatively simple app that just does the job that you need it to do. Nothing fancy. It's quite lightweight. So, current status registered. You must deactivate if you wish to uninstall Droid. Click here to deactivate. I'm not actually sure what it means by registered. I don't know if it just means through the website. I'm going to show you that in a second. Your secret code that is used to access Droid. I mean, I think that's just password. Then you can enable sort of the formatting of the phone and the formatting of the SD card. I know some people would probably want this if they have sensitive information on their phone and they lost it, was worried it fell into the wrong hands. You can remotely wipe your phone. Call history settings. I've not even ticked those. I don't want to risk accidentally doing it when I'm testing. Call history settings enabled, so you can see if someone picks your phone up, they start ringing Nigeria or God knows where, you can see what's going on. Terms of service and contact us to report an error. I've had a bit of back and forth with the developer of this app because I quite liked it. The potential, but there were a few things that I thought it needed, and he was very responsive, I've got to say. So if you do have any ideas, I know I gave a few ideas, and I'm sure it wasn't just me, and he implemented them within a few days, really. So full points there. So that's all it really is on the phone itself. Oh, the only thing I was going to add was it doesn't actually show me what version I'm running. That was the only tricky thing. So I had a few different versions, and I wasn't sure if I was on the latest, but that aside. Right, on the actual website, I don't know, hopefully you guys can see this well enough. On the actual website, we get the last location update was actually, well, 10 days ago. But to get a more recent update, I just tap locate. Sending message to Google, please wait. Locating device, this could take up to 5 minutes. I'm looking at my phone, I can see GPS has turned on. I can show you. So I didn't do anything, and it wasn't on, I can tell you it wasn't on before. The interesting thing will be, okay, so it now says location found, location updated less than a minute ago, and it has me on the map in roughly the area that I'm in. So I doubt it got a GPS fix in that time, but it just, well, I suppose it might have. I'm indoors, but it might have. Otherwise, it obviously just defaulted to the cell location or even the Wi-Fi. I am on Wi-Fi. So it does whatever it needs to, basically, to check where the phone is. The next option we have on the menu, again, I hope you guys can see. Let me just zoom for 1 second and show you real quick what we've got up in the top here. So I just hit that one, locate. We've also got alarm. We can see if I click that one, it's going to retrieve the call list, which is there. I'm not going to show you all the numbers. Don't want you crank calling or texting people I've called. This one's quite a clever one. Again, it was something that I thought was quite important, is to hide and unhide the app. In fact, let's try it. I've not really tried it as yet. So, application has been un or hidden, so I don't think it actually knows which state it was in before I clicked it. Now you have to reload your launcher, so I just need to do something that's gonna right, reload launcher pro, and I can see all the apps loading back in. And in theory, if I can, URS, so it should have been right in there. Look, Droid, and it's now gone. So if someone does pick your phone up and they think, oh, let me look through and just double check if there's any of these clever apps that will track me, like Wave Secure, Droid's competitor. Sorry, I shouldn't be advertising the competitor in there. But it's not that. You know, I think that's great. I think that's really clever that they've managed to hide it that way. and it should work in any. So I'm using Launcher Pro, but I'm fairly sure that must work in any launcher. So that's quite clever. And then obviously I would tick it again if I wanted to put the icon back on my device. Let's take you back up there again to carry on. So then we can lock, we can wipe, obviously we can log out, and there's a help file there. So the other sort of the other thing that was added, we get an alarm option, and it defaults to please help find my owner. I'd ask the question, can you not put in there some details? So I would have please let everyone know Emma Droids is awesome. Oh, so tough. Not spell everyone. So that's my custom message. Actually, one thing I'm just going to show you as well quickly before I set that alarm off. I'm going to go into my settings, location and security, set up screen lock, pattern. Okay, so I've put a screen lock on, I've turned it off. I probably should wait 5 or 10 seconds actually to make sure the lock hits. And what we're going to do is we're going to send. Don't know whether you can see that. Please let everyone know Hammer Droid is awesome. Press here to stop the alarm. So the alarm stopped, the key lock is still in place, so the message gets through, because originally if you had the screen lock on, you had to unlock the device before you could see the message. Obviously it's not very good if someone has taken your phone, and they might have all intentions to give it back, but they can't see your message because the lock's there. So if you're being serious rather than me mucking about sending silly messages, you could say, please phone this number if you found my phone, or please email this email address if you have my phone. I will give a reward, or whatever you might want to do. You can put whatever, that's one thing that I quite like as well, actually, that you can change it for each time you send the message. So rather than setting something on your phone, which might be, please call this number. Let's say, I don't know, you just moved house, you did have your landline and you've got a new landline number, and the message on the phone is out of date. There's nothing you can do. But on this, through the website, you can put a totally new, whatever custom message you want every time you send it. So that's it, Seek Droid. It's, I think right now it's, on offer in the marketplace, 99p. And there is your QR code. Do it through the website rather than my phone, look. Seek Droid, 99 cents. My name's Andy, HammerDroids.net.